Hello everyone! Hello, hello!
Hello!
I'm gonna play... I need some, like, chill music. One second. I want some chill music. Because... some copyright-free music here that I can listen to in the meantime. Alright, hello everyone! Yuki, shall we introduce ourselves?
Yes, hello everyone, my name is Yuki Estrella.
And I'm Yuna Estrella of...
Duo!
Leveling!
We're two adventuring guildmasters here at the Atlas Adventuring Guild.
And we're excited to adventure with you. Yay!
Yippee!
Hold on, not moving, I just realized. Whoopsies.
I'm not moving or you're not moving?
I'm not moving, I forgot to cast my little spell here. Give me a second. Hi, Dumpling! How was your trip? I know you were camping, right? Or backpacking or something. Okay, hold on. I need to fix myself here. One second. Mine's doing the dumb thing.
Is it because you are dumb?
Nar. Okay. I'm back. Okay. Anyways, today we are continuing our summer tournament survey. Yay! Thank you to everyone who has contributed so far to the summer survey. We have a ton of fun usually doing all this, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Bike packing. Rode 160 kilometers a day and then more the next day. Oh, I could never do it. Anyways, I gotten through quite a chunk of them, right? But somehow we have managed to get more within this time frame. We have 68 responses. We have to blast through 38 of them. Anyways,
I
believe in us. Before we start, I'm gonna go say hello to some people. Hello, Mark. Hello, Buddy. Hi, Mateo. Hi, Weswa. Hi, Aeon. Hi, Troy. Hi, Dumpling. Hi, Gascan. Hi, Katori. Hi, Crow Dynasty. Hi, Vampire. Hello. Hi, Hinge. Hi, Yivery. Only 8 more than when we left off. Good job holding back, Gillens. I know, we're doing really good. Okay. Shall we get started?
Yes.
Alright. Who wants to do the first one here? Wait, I should plug our merch. Always plug the merch.
We're on 31, right?
I do believe.
We're on 31.
Okay, well, I need to change it, so one second. Alright, 31 it is.
31.
Okay.
I'll start.
Sounds good.
Okay, so first up, we have Mateo.
Yay!
They said that they can ride a horse.
Good job.
And what's the best favorite food? Corn on the cob.
Ooh, I love corn! Especially corn with butter. Fresh corn on the cob is really good.
Grilled even. Yep.
Mmm.
Who would you bet to win in the tournament? The Guildmates, so they have really good faith in you.
Yes?
What are you wearing to the tournament? My enchanted diamond armor set loaded with enchants. Oh.
Seems a little OP, doesn't it? But you know what? We'll allow it, because I think we got some guildmates who are doing some interesting stuff, too.
They said they would rather compete in the tournament, so they're not content with just standing around and cheering. They would use the Bogotan, my enchanted bow with Infinity Power 3, Fire Aspect 2, Piercing
9?
and my diamond
Oh,
sword
4,
with
sorry. I
sharpness
can't talk.
5, and Mending.
I can't read Roman numerals, apparently.
That's a lot of enchants, friendo.
Yes.
What is your one wish as the winner of the tournament? To bring down the floating island, which has been a blight upon our skies and brought darkness to the land, crashing down. Down with the monarchy.
Wait, that's our floating island. That's the castle.
Okay, so there's a problem with that. In that castle is the crystal that defends our land, so I don't think you should do that.
Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? Support, right?
Yes. And what role are you gonna take during a team battle against other guildmates? They said damage dealer. If you were to face the guildmasters, to defeat them, I would get them to start bickering with each other to ruin their cooperation and take them out.
That's not that hard. We bicker with each other all the time.
Yeah. How well would you do during the archery tournament? The target will be a pincushion, so they have very high faith in their accuracy. If they didn't have enough to enter the tournament, they would get the Museum Archaeological and Exploration Society. It's a hard word, okay?
A little bit of a tongue twister.
Mm-hmm. Tell us how you would compete. Fairly and honorably. Ooh. Who would you choose to be on your team? Oh no, it's Snorlax again.
That darn Snorlax.
I know. As a winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Pasta with really juicy bolognese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love pasta. Pasta!
Yeah, Yuki loves her comfort food is spaghetti.
I haven't had it in a while.
Snorlax love. What is your name, Snorlax? Wait. I've seen this before. Can you ride a horse? Is a horse strong enough to carry me? What is best fair food? After careful consideration, the best fair food is all the fair food. Is it dinner time yet? It's Snorlax. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Yuki.
Oh, thank you.
Where are you running to the tournament? Just my fuzzy, plushy, gray tam fur as proper for a Snorlax. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? I'd like to cheer for Yuki, unless there's an eating or sleeping competition. Then I'd like Yuki to cheer for me! Oh... What weapon would you use in the tournament? Well, I am holding these leftovers that Yuki gave me. They heal 10 HP per turn. That's so nice. You gave him some food?
Yes.
You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? Yuki lap pillow! Wait, he has a big fat head.
Oh,
he might not have a lap.
My legs are gonna be crushed.
Are you taking out first on the opposing team? Damage dealers. Ooh, what? What just happened? Sorry. I accidentally hit the thingamajiggy. Okay. What role would you take during the battle against other guildmates? I regenerate health by eating. I regenerate health by sleeping. I guess that makes me the healer. You would only heal yourself,
You
though.
heal yourself, though. Come on, Snorlax.
If you were the face of Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Snorlax, use Yawn. You use Start Feeling Dry. Oh, you know, it would be super effective. Super effective against Yuki.
Yes. Oh no.
I like Neon. You're having spaghetti dinner? Oh, that's so nice. Let's see. How well would you do during the archery tournament? I'll miss every shot. You don't seem like an accuracy type of guy, Snorlax.
Nope. He seems more like I'm gonna face tank everything.
Mm-hmm. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you in exchange for wearing their banner in the tournament? Yuki, what is gold? Can I eat it? Oh, he's asking you.
What? He's asking me to sponsor him?
What is gold? Can I eat it? He doesn't know what gold is. Tell us how you would compete fairly and honorably. Who would you choose to be on your team? Yuki. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What was your victory meal? Oh, Yuki, look, so much food, and all for me. This must be the second best day ever. Oh, the best, of course, is the day I met you! Snorlax!
Oh my god, my big fuzzy friend. I love you too! And apparently all the guildmates do as well, because they want you on their team.
I know, everyone's like, I want Snorlax to be on my side.
You'll get extra hugs tonight, Snorlax.
Alright, next.
Okay, next up is Gas Can!
Hey, Gas Can!
Can you ride a horse? It's been a couple decades since the last time, but they say it's like riding a bike, right?
Just a bike that's alive, no big deal. You'll be fine.
Yeah. And a bike with a temper, a bike that can probably kill you. What is the best fair food? Bread bowl with meat stew.
Ooh,
that sounds
bread
really
bowls.
nice.
I love
stew.
Panera bread bowls and stew, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds tasty.
Who would you bet on to win the tournament? One of the Guildmates is going to take the prize. I just don't know which one for sure. But at least you have faith in your fellow. What are you wearing? The formal guild dress uniform is both functional and refined.
The maid outfit?
Oh. Actually, if you were to... Well, you are a guildmate. What class of guildmate are you?
Kevin said, what, my beloved Gas Can survey? The fairest person in the land? That's right! Kevin won Gas Can's hand! If he won the tournament. That's right. Alright.
They would rather compete in the tournament, by the way. They don't want to just stand by and cheer.
They seemed more like a competitor to me.
Yeah, what weapon would you use in the tournament? A hand-cranked spork launcher, my own invention.
Not the sporks!
Oh, beware the sporks!
I think I'm in danger.
Yeah. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? I want to make a maid outfit Monday, a required weekly event throughout the kingdom. You know who that reminds me of? That reminds me of like Colonel Roy Mustang, who wants like miniskirt Fridays.
Oh yeah, didn't he want that?
Yeah.
That's so funny. I love Full Metal Alchemist, by the way.
I do too. I think it's celebrating its 30th year or something. Who are you taking out first on opposing team? The tank. I'm in danger. I'm gonna get hit by sporks. What role would you take during team battle against the other guildmates? Planning and leadership, inspiring our team to success.
Colonel Mustang is a man with passion and vision, that's right. It seems like a lot of the guildmates would be okay with a miniskirt mandate. Dumpling would be okay wearing a miniskirt. Can you just imagine? A cute, savory dumpling in a miniskirt.
My eyes. Anyways.
No! Dumpling,
You're
you'd
the
look
basic
cute.
guild masters. How would you defeat them? Build a fortress from cardboard and board games. They would be too distracted by the cardboard to fight.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah, we would just go to the fortress and be like, ooh, is this a rare card? How well would you do during the archery tournament? My aim is like a patriot arrow. Okay, so your aim is really good. That's concerning because you're using the sport gun. If they don't have enough gold to enter the tournament, they said, who has the better rates? Shin Sang Io, Finance Solutions, or Kashi Same, Loans and Recovery?
Oh.
You're gonna have to do a little interview with them, I guess.
Yep.
Find out. Tell us how you would compete. Fairly and honorably. And who would you choose to be on your team? For a team battle, it's gotta be both you. One up front, one in support, and me as the brains as the operation. They have the twin psychic link, so teamwork will be perfect. Our victory is inevitable. Is that how it works?
That's totally how it works, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna take Katori on your team for the ultimate twin link up?
I was also kind of like, why not take Katori with you? As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Chicken wheels, hamsters, and death pillows. Open 2 buckets of hard pack for dessert.
Hard pack? What's that?
I am so confused on what chicken wheels, hamsters, and death pillows
I know hamsters and death pillows. I've heard that.
What are hamsters and death pillows?
Death pillows are ravioli, yes? And, I forgot what the hamsters were. Is it chicken cordon bleu? And I don't remember what the chicken wheels are. Hard pack ice cream. Ah, as opposed to soft serve ice cream. Double twin power would be really unfair to the guildmates. You're right. You're right. Thank you so much for your survey.
We are suddenly up to 69. Who's submitting them as we do this?
That's fine.
We had 68 a minute ago.
What is your name? Ew, an ogre. Can you ride a horse? I don't have a horse. How about a donkey? Oh! Is it Shrek? What's the best fair food? Spit roasted rats. I love how they crunch. Who would you bound to win the tournament? What sort of tournament is this anyways? I'm unstoppable when it comes to mud wrestling. What are you wearing to the tournament? As an ogre, it seems appropriate to wear many layers. Ogres are like onions, and onions have layers. Would you rather cheer the crowd or compete in the tournament? Oh, definitely compete, right?
Mm-hmm.
What weapon would you use in the tournament? I got horrible breath, a terrifying visage, and plenty of punch to bump opponents around with my belly. Nash. Nash. I don't know why I said punch.
No, it's punch. It's like a punchy stomach. It's
What?
punch. You have a punch in your stomach. Yeah, a punch.
Okay. You may request one wish of the winner of the tournament is, what is your wish? Listen. Just get out of my swamp. No fairy tale creatures, red knights in shiny armor, and no superstitious peasants. Nobody. Do you hear? Get out of my swamp!
This is definitely Shrek.
Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? Damage dealers? What role would you take during the team battle against other guildmates? I'm one ogre team. I'll do all the roles. But what about Donkey? Donkey is like the bard. He just talks the whole damn time. You ever face guildmasters? How would you defeat them? Which would be more horrible? My disgusting dog breath or my flamethrower flatulence? Ooh. Oof.
Oh, I don't know. Both are
Speaking
really
of barding, Yuki did it again. You came into my room and you just let one rip. My stupid air filter goes off. It turned red. It was very stinky. Every time she does it, I go, what's that smell? Oh, bad dog! From World of Warcraft, if you guys know that reference.
That's awful. Why would you do that to me?
How well would you do during the archery tournament? A few lucky hits? Okay. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you? Do you see the Burger Prince t-shirt? I didn't get my impressive ogre size physique by eating broccoli and kale. It took a lot of burgers. Only fair that they cough up a little cash to cover my entry fee.
Oh, Burger Prince is a Burger King.
Yeah, Burger Prince. Knows how to compete fairly and honorably? Okay. And he would choose Snorlax as his teammate, really. Big boys together. As the winner, a piece of salad in your honor. What is your victory meal? Toad stew with extra onions. Delicious. Hey, lasses, do you want a rat on the stick? No, thank you, sir. That's all yours.
No, you can have it. That's yeah. Yep. Enjoy. Okay, next up we have Rio. Can you ride a horse? No, but I am a cat. What is the best?
Did they?
Yes.
Did they have actual Burger Prince in the cast at the beginning of the movie? I don't remember. It's been so long.
I don't remember either.
It's been so long since I've seen the movie.
Of course, befitting of a cat, they said the best fair food is smoked fish.
Smoked fish is so good, though.
It is. Who would you bet to win the tournament? The Guildmates. What are you wearing to the tournament? My stylish white and brown fur, of course. Would you rather cheer or compete? Compete. What weapon would you use in the tournament? My sharp teeth and claws. And they could request one wish, and it would be all the fish in the world, and emancipation of all cats. The second one might be a bit tough. The first one, we can give you a lot. They would be taking out the damage dealers first. And they would like to take on the role of disruptor, disrupting the enemy team during a team battle. If they were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? By purring, obviously. I'll lure them in with my cuteness and strike when they least expect it. I mean, cats are cute, so that would definitely work. How would you do during the archery tournament? I'll miss every shot. If they don't have enough gold to enter the tournament, they would get Fishing Holes Inc. to sponsor them. They would compete by hiding illegal weapons. Where?
The claws, right?
The claws?
Yeah, claws.
I feel like that's a natural defense, but okay. Who would you choose to be on your team? Everyone will want to join my glorious team when they see how cute I am. That's fair. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Every kind of fish imaginable. Piles of them.
Gonna make the fish population go extinct.
Would you be able to beat up a cat, Yuna?
As long as PETA doesn't call me, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be, you know, called an animal abuser.
Oh, that's true.
Yes. Also, here's the next one. The name is Del the Carpman. They can ride a horse. Steam or roasted carp is the best fair food. Who would you bet to win the tournament? Guildmates. And they're wearing barbarian garb. Do they look like a fish in barbarian gear?
It says Barbardian.
Barbardian. Oh, Barbardian. So a barbarian? What would you rather, cheer in the crowd or compete? They would compete. The weapon they would use is a giant war axe and a crossbow. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? A vacation to anywhere with lots of water. You can definitely go to the sea. Although it isn't carp fresh water, so we'll take you to a lake. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? Damage dealer. What role would you be? A tank? If you had to face skill masters, how would you defeat them? Bum rush them. Fair. How well would you do during an archery tournament? My aim is like a Patriot Earth, so they have good aim. I guess if they're wielding a crossbow, they're probably a decent shot. He has a guild on speed dial after the raccoon isn't. Listen! Listen! The raccoon was in my trash can, okay? You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you in exchange for wearing their banner in the tournament? Any fishing supplies. Fish. Tell us...
Pro bass fishing?
Yeah, pro bass fishing. Tell us how you would compete. Fairly and honorably? And they would choose the guildmates to be on their team. The winner, the feast is held in their honor. What was your victory meal? Steamed carp of all kinds. It's delicious. Isn't that kind of like eating yourself?
Yeah, I'm kind of
a little bit of
that because they also said
cannibalism.
that their favorite fair food was also carp.
Yeah. Silly question. What's a Patriot arrow? I assume it's like a missile of some sort. Okay, go ahead.
Whoever submitted that question can elaborate. Oh god. What is your name? Emperor Mapri II of Maprienia, King of Aquitaine, Valencia, and Brittany. Savior of Berunethai, Thronyad. Conqueror of Alexandria and Constantinople. Shatterer of Carolman and Francia. Can you ride a horse? I'm a great and experienced emperor. I can ride anything to battle, but I shall ride my glorious steed, Glitterhoof. What is the best fair food? Meat skewers. I love meat skewers.
Me too.
Who would you bet to win the tournament? Yuki! What are you wearing to the tournament? My specially forged Crusader armor. They of course would rather compete. And the weapon that they would use in the tournament, my holy lance, forged over the centuries, which has won me countless battles. And my personal creation, my medieval rudimentary handgun, that has ended countless foes. Rudimentary, huh? Maybe I can block it. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? That this land become part of the fair empire of Maprienia. I think some people would have issues.
Yes.
So let's not let them win. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The damage dealers. What role would you take during the team battle? Everything. This emperor is multi-purpose and multi-skilled. If you were to face the guild masters, they would hold one off with my handgun, as I tap the other with my lance. Pray that the handgun doesn't malfunction. That's the thing, right? You're not using a modern handgun where
you're using like a pistol, right?
Yeah. Like a one-shot pistol. How well would you do during the archery tournament? My aim is like Patriot Arrow. If you can get the gun to go off, come on. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. They said Maperania would never fall upon such hard times with our vast wealth and solid economic policies. But if such were the case, I would receive sponsorships from my beloved relatives on the thrones of Francia, Egypt, Jerusalem, Byrontiad, Novgorod, Arabia, Aragon, Navarre, the Latin Empire, and Armenia. That's a lot of sponsorship, sir. Tell us how you would compete, fairly and honorably, as expected of an emperor, I guess. Who would you choose to be on your team? Who else than my trusted knights? None stand a chance before the Countess Mania, Pierre Raymond, or Lady Elisa the Bold. Eliza? Elisa. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? A display of all the foods found in Maperania from every corner of the empire. Stuffed goat, roasted pig, shellfish, cabbages, onions, dates, wines, and much more. That's a really extravagant winner's meal.
Yes.
Also, what is an emperor doing entering in our tournament?
I know, I was like, wait a second. Can't you hold your own tournament? Alright.
And why you gotta invade us? Go away.
This one is Yuki and Nui. Yeah. And Nui?
Yuki
Yeah,
and
Nui. Can you ride a
I feel
horse?
like that's Yuki Yuna.
Yes, but Yuna's backwards.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best fair food? Everything. Absolutely everything, but also nothing. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? I, who is both Yuki and Yuna. Okay. Where you want to determine a strange mixture between red and white paladin's outfit and a blue mage one.
Is this
like it's
a
like fusion.
Doppelganger or something?
Fusion. It's like us fused together. Would you rather cheer the crowd or compete in the tournament? I will both cheer and compete. What weapon was used in the tournament? Nova and the Tome of Twilight, optionally merging into an even mightier weapon. The mightier weapon, the Stella Twilight. Ooh. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? That Yuki and Yuna accept I am superior to them. Never!
Denied!
Who are you taking out first in the opposing team? Damage dealers? What role would you take during team battle against Guildmates? Both a tank and a damage dealer, so I have both Yuki and Yuna abilities. Okay?
This has got to be some evil,
This is like a mimic.
doppelganger. Yeah.
If you were to face Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Oh, that's easy. As I am them combined, but harmonious, they stand no chance against me. How well would you do during the archery tournament? The target would be a pincushion. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you in exchange for wearing their banner in the tournament? I'll just steal the necessary money from Yuki and Yuna while they're distracted. Listen, we have no money. We're poor. We're poor. So good luck. Tell us how you would compete. Take illegal performance enhancing enchantments. Ah, we have an illegal move here. We have a cheater. Who would you choose to be on your team? They said other, but didn't say who. So, as the winner of the feast is held in your honor, what is your victory meal? A delicious guildmate chosen pizza. We get to enjoy them all. We get to enjoy all the past year's pizza. Honestly, this year wasn't bad.
This year was great. But yeah, I would skip out on that feast. Just saying.
Probably only maybe one or two pizzas might be somewhat edible, right? Okay.
So we have another sussy person entering the tournament. What is your name? The gracious and benevolent and totally not wicked, evil Duke Arajoska, Gajka of Tandratanta. Can you ride a horse? Irrelevant to my ability to crush all the fools that dare oppose me.
Oh my.
What is the best fair food? Fried yams. They ought to have a rich red sauce, preferably very fresh.
I've never had fried red. fried your yams.
Who would you bet to win the tournament? None other than I stand a chance. It would be foolish to try otherwise. What are you wearing to the tournament? My red cloak. That'll be suspicious for my purpose. They sound like they're gonna compete. What weapon would you need? Weapons? Bad? I do not need weapons. My foe shall fall before me with just a touch or gesture as weakness and plague. Claims them.
We got a play going on.
You may request one wish as a winter tournament. The religious conversion of this region. I must extol the great prowess of the great age.
And worship diligently. Oh no! You guys, we better not let them win.
There's two people we shouldn't let win so far. Who are you taking out first? The damage dealers. Oh, watch out, Yuna.
You're a damage dealer too?
No, I'm a tank. Damage dealer, obviously. So obviously they would damage us. And you're to face the Guildmasters. How would you why'd you put this in when we have some evil like shit going on? I shall trick them. I am an honorable duke in the eyes of the world after all. If they ever realize I'm a foe, it will be too late. Thanks for telling us in the survey. How well do you do during the archery tournament? Few lucky hits. Okay, so its aim's pretty shit. If they don't have enough gold, they said, I suppose I shall have to make a request from the Vortex, the Great Honorable Great Egg Church, for a generous donation. They would compete by hiding a legal weapon.
Another person.
And they said that my daughter-in-law, Oaja, is a promising soul. At such a young age, she is a very talented witch. I mean, a pious, holy woman with divine power.
Oh no.
That's who they would choose to be on. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? The blood of innocence. Radish is fine as an alternative, however.
I think we're gonna go with radishes for you, sir. Also, how did we get steady responses? Excuse me.
Why is it climbing up?
What is your name? Professor Laperos. Can you ride horse? It depends on the setting. I am, however, far more talented as a camel rider. What is the best fair food? Anything with chicken any day for me. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Me!
Oh, bet on you.
What are you wearing to the tournament? Just my trusty explorer's garb, khakis, and backpack, and a good hat are surprisingly useful. Pretty versatile. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? I am both to cheer for the festivity and promote my work. What weapon would you use in the tournament? Well, if I'm forced to fight, my Flygas can be quite painful, and I've had several ancient relics. Though I'd rather not damage them. Much better to use my ample alchemical knowledge. You may request.
They would bludgeon us with the spyglass?
Yes, you may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? More funding for the museum. We're always in need of new helpers. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The support. What role would you take during team battles? Support and damage dealer. I can be quite mean with potions if I need to. If you were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? I shall bore them to death with a long-winded historical lecture on the importance of ancient artifacts. Then jump them when they're down. You know.
Oh no.
That might be pretty effective.
Yeah.
How well would you do during the archery tournament? I'll miss every shot. Yeah, you don't seem like the accuracy type. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you choose to sponsor you in exchange for wearing their banner in the tournament? The museum will sponsor me.
How kind.
Tell us how you would compete. Take a dive and make a killing on results betting. That's fair. Who would you choose to be on your team? Guildmates? As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Roasted chicken on every single plate. It was the food that kept me going in all my travels and explorations. I mean, roasted chicken, especially rotisserie chicken, is really good, so I'd be okay with that. Alright.
Oh ho! Okay, so we have Sir Dumpelot the Tasteful. Is this a dumpling? Can you ride a horse? Do not let thine eyes fooleth ye. I may be but a small loaf, but none shall rival my skillful display in the art of horsing round. What? That was not the question? matters not. My experience from that one pony ride I did as a child will carry me further than any training ever could. Well, good luck. I don't know how you're gonna reach the reins as a loaf, but I have the faith in you. What is the best fair food? A tough question indeed, for there are many fine foods to enjoy, but a simple crepe will do well.
Oh, I
give
love
it
crepes.
to the French. They know their dough. I wish we could have crepes more often. Who would you bet to win the tournament? I will gamble it all in on myself. Gotta give myself that extra bit of motivation to win. I had no gambling problems. That's what they always say. What are you wearing to the tournament? My official guild uniform with some adjustments to the frills, and an addition of a combat skirt will make it an outfit worthy of battle. They said that they will not only compete, I will try and make as many other guildmates sign up as well. It has to be an event for the agents, so he's gonna recruit people too. What weapon would they use? A combination of loaf magic and mouse traps will surely strike fear into my enemies' hearts. At least pain in their toes when they step on one.
Oh, jeez.
So, for the wish, they said, my wish is a simple one.
An attic, please. Ah, you want an upgrade to your sleeping quarters. I see.
Okay.
I see. Also, Wholesale, thank you for being a guildmate for 19 months. 19 months of guild membership. Let's go. Sorry, I've been late as of late to your streams. Congratulations on 3 years, by the way. Here's to many more years of fun. Thank you so much for being a guildmate for that long. Thank you. And of course, we're happy to have you.
Next Gundam build. I saw that you were debating which one to build. I voted.
The attic is slightly less moldy. Well, you might have to compete with other people who want to be up there. So good luck. Alright.
So what role would you take during a team battle? I suppose I am more of a support/damage hybrid. My loaf will heal and my mouse traps will hurt. If you were to face the guild masters, how would you defeat them? The answer is quite simple. I won't. Like, I am just a little loaf. What do you expect? I ain't risking getting overcooked by a fireball or sliced into bite-sized portions by a magic greatsword. I gamble on someone else to take them out first. But if I'm destined to fight them, I'm sure I will figure it out. Probably. Maybe if I deploy the puppy dog eyes.
It might work. Well, you never know.
Yeah. Or maybe you might look a little bit too tasty to me. You never know.
Also, Epic Boy, hello.
How well would you do during the archery tournament? They said the target will be a pincushion, so you have really good aim. If they don't have enough gold to enter the tournament, they said, damsel with the press, a hardware store for ladies, and princesses looking to be captured. I heard they put a cute princess mascot on the banner. Surely this will sway at least Yugi.
I know you too well. Also, the Jacob Show, hello. Tell us how you compete.
Take a dive and make a killing on results betting. I think you said that earlier too, that you would bet. Who would you choose to be on your team? Movemates unite and stand together, plus everyone who wants to rally under our flag. Oh, go rally the food mates.
That's right.
As the winner of feast is held in your honor, they request Dino Nuggies.
Dino Nuggies, are you gonna have a mashed potato volcano with gravy? I need to know.
Yes. Gotta add to that.
Oh, next submission was from Crow. And the Red Horse? No, unfortunately not. The best fair food is cotton candy, fish and chips as an option. Yes, I like fish and chips. I haven't had cotton candy in a long time though. Thank you for joining the adventure party, Jacob. The Jacob Show. Welcome. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? The horses. I suppose they'll revolt. What are you wearing to the tournament? My best anachronistic Doctor Who cosplay, just to be different. Who would you rather cheer in the crowd? Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Cheer. What weapon would you use in a tournament? Sword and spell, or just a sword if a spell isn't an option? You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament, and what is your wish? A year's supply of non-moldy rations. You know what? That is not a bad wish.
Wish we can do that. We can do that.
We could support that endeavor. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The support. What role would you take during a team battle against guildmates? Generally being a spell sword. I suppose I'd be a damage dealer. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? But that's simple. Using my sword, I would repeatedly affect Yuki with the booming blade. Misty stepping away to keep distance and keep a shield or counterspell ready for anything Yuna may— not the counterspell! They throw my way. Once Yuki is down, Yuna can be engaged with melee. Dude.
Yuna, do you know counterspell?
I do know counterspell. I counterspell your counterspell! Yeah. How would you do during the archery tournament? A few lucky hits. You don't have enough gold to enter a tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you? The bookstore, of course, if there is one. Although dumplings may sponsor me if I appeal to the gambler's soul. That's right.
I think our guild hall used to be a bookstore.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure there's another one somewhere.
Tell us how you compete fairly and honorably, and they would have Snorlax on their team. As the winner of feast is held in your honor, what is your victory meal? Fajitas! You know, fajitas are good. I agree. Okay. Next.
You can read this one too. I'm doing the World of Warcraft bit really quick.
Okay, fine. What is your name? Admiral Anderson. And they can ride a horse, but riding an Anderson-class battleship or my beloved HMS Phoebe is much better. What is the best fair food? Salt beef and salt pork. This is like, you know, rations for the Navy here. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Me and my crew, of course. Where you were into the tournament? My white admiral uniform, and they would compete in the tournament. What weapon would you use in the tournament? Well, an Anderson-class battleship named after me following my glorious career has mighty armaments with 4 16-inch guns totaling 9 barrels, 12 6-inch secondary guns, 6 3-inch anti-air guns, plus 12 smaller AA guns, 6 torpedo tubes. Wow. 4 missile launchers. If a battleship is too large, though, I can use Phoebe, my light cruiser command. Veteran of many battles with 4 5-inch and 4 4-inch guns, 8 2-inch secondary guns, and 6 torpedo tubes. You have a good arsenal. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? To become Supreme Admiral of both our fleet and the Royal Navy. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? You know what? You know, Alicia needs a fleet. We have 1 ship so far at the docks, built by our lovely, I think it was Gas Can, right? Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? Tank. What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? An Anderson-class battleship is built to tank and damage dealer, with large guns and mighty armor, and having significant speed to boot. If I had to use HMS Phoebe, on the other hand, support and damage dealer, the old girl is a glass can that supports larger ships. Four turrets doesn't work with 9 barrels. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Open fire with all batteries with high explosive ammo. Launch the surface-to-surface missiles. Oh no. You know what you could do? Just like fight us at sea. We can't swim, so we'd stay on land. How well would you do during the archery tournament?
Dump us in the sea?
My aim is like a Patriot arrow. You don't have enough gold to enter this tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you? After my great career, I retire with great honors. I shall simply request the Royal Navy for some support. That's so OP. Perhaps the crew at the HMS Anderson would be willing to pitch in. How would you compete? Fairly and honorably, as expected of a Navy officer. Who would you choose to be on your team? Any guildmates willing to join the existing crew to help keep the ship running? In Anderson class, having a complement of 1,235 men and the Phoebe 970 men. That's a lot of people. As the winner of feast is held in your honor, what is your victory meal? Naval military rations for everyone. A different type of ration. I've had to eat it all my life, and now so will you. Hardtack, oatmeal, pea soup, and rum for all. I don't like pea soup, but I've never had hardtack either. I've had rum.
I'm pretty sure you can buy hardtack. We should try it.
Maybe we should try like military, like MREs or something.
Yeah. We gotta make sure that we buy them from reputable places. So that
yeah. Also, I know like Gas Can and Katori were talking about like the recipes, right, for death pillows and all that too. That'd be good. Keep saying we do a stream, maybe one day. Well, we had to think of what to do for our 20k, right? We were gonna do the spicy beans, but would you guys like another cooking stream instead? Let us know. We're getting close. We need like 800 more guildmates for 20k. Want me to read this one too, or you got it?
Guildmates can vote.
Want me to read this one too, or you got it?
No, I got this one.
Okay.
What is your name? Prince Charming? Wink? Can you ride a horse? Yes. What is the best fair food? Any fair food is the best food when dining with you. Fair Baden's charming smile. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? I shall claim the title of victor in this grand joust, so I may ask for your favor. Presents a rose that magically appears in his hand. What are you wearing to the tournament? I shall wear my finest armor, the one whose cat and codpiece are of truly prodigious proportion. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete? They're gonna compete. What weapon would they use? No weapon is necessary, for my fine looks are so fabulous that none dare strike at me. My victory is assured. You know when people say that, right? It makes me immediately want to hit them.
Just like an automatic thing.
Wish. Yes. As the winner of the tournament, what is your wish? My ladies, I ask for your favor and your hands in marriage. You may not have huge tracts of land, but I never miss an opportunity to add to my harem. Wait. You may ask for my hand in marriage, but doesn't mean I'm gonna give it to you. Ha! Okay. Who are you taking out first on the team? The support.
I was gonna say, Yuki likes girls anyways, so...
Yeah, get out. You're not a princess, get out. What role would you take? As the most charming and noble princess, I must take center stage. If you were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? I would pick her up in a princess carry and speed swiftly to the altar for her wedding. Wait, there's two of them. How do I princess carry two lovely ladies?
That's true.
This is when I just let you princess carry Yuna and I run away.
You would sacrifice me to Prince Charming.
Yes. How well would you do during the archery tournament? I'll miss every shot. That's right. Prince Charming's more of a close combat kind of guy. Well, wait, he doesn't actually do combat. He just, charms them. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament? They would ask my fairy godmother, and she will shower me with all the riches I need to enter. That's nice.
I wish I had a fairy godmother like that.
It's like having a, oh god, don't say that. Someone's gonna blast you.
Okay, well, she's not dumping me with money, is she? Just saying.
Oh, I just saw a copper coin fall from the sky.
If she did that...
She said, good enough, deal with it? Okay. Oh, I saw another one just fall on your head. Tell us how you compete. Hide illegal weapons?
Wait!
That's not very fair.
That's not very royalty of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who would you choose to be on your team? Other fear not, fair maidens, for I shall single-handedly get taken out by a single poke. See? As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Mummy! I got beaten up again! That's right. I would totally beat you up. Come on.
What is your name? Noctis BT. They can ride a horse.
Oh,
the best fair food is the big turkey leg of unknown origin. That's right. It's definitely unknown. It tastes good in the moment, but leads to hours on the toilet later. It's been so long since I've had one of those big turkey legs.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Oh, really? You should try one sometime. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? I feel like we'd have to share, though, because, that's a lot of food.
Mm-hmm.
They would bet on Yuki to win. Ooh. What are you wearing to the tournament? White puffy shirt, black leather vest, pants, and riding boots. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? They would rather cheer. What weapon would you use in the tournament? Probably a Nodachi or a glaive.
Oh, both are very good because they are long range.
Yeah. You can poke. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? Gunpla. Easy.
Yeah.
How bad is your backlog? Let us know. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The tank. Bye, Yuki. What role would you take during the team battle against other guildmates? Damage dealer. If you were to face the guildmaster, how would you defeat them? Dashing good looks and my smart mouth. Well, okay,
Like,
unfortunately, Yuki only likes girls, so good luck with that.
Yeah, and also smart as in you're gonna insult us, or smart as in you're gonna woo us.
I'm assuming woo with the dashing good looks. How well would you do during the archery tournament? My aim is like a Patriot arrow. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you in exchange for wearing the banner of the tournament? The weapon shop. I used to work at one at GLMF and Pittsburgh and something. Tell us how you would compete fairly and honorably, and they would choose for Yuki to be on their team.
Oh,
as the
nice,
winner, a
nice.
feast is held in your honor. Was your victory meal steak and taters, also rum. Oh, that's a good solid choice.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Next up is Cole the Coward. Can you ride a horse? No. Oh wait, yes. Sorry. What is the best fair food? Roasted corn on a stick with a nice garlic honey butter. Mmm. Who would you bet to win the tournament? The Fixers.
The Fixers?
What are you wearing to the tournament? A cool-looking magic robe with cooling properties. That's nice. What would you rather cheer? Would you rather cheer or in the crowd or compete? I want to shoe the horses and hand out water. What weapon would you use in the tournament? My hand puppet familiar. You may request one wish as the winner. What is your wish? That everyone can have one gaming session of their choice start on time. Oh,
you know,
that might be it.
That is a fair wish, and I like it.
Yes. Who are you taking out first? Support. What role would you take on a team battle against other guildmates? Financial saboteur. That's are you a fixer? If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Free gotcha pulls until time runs out. Okay, that would get me. How well would you do during the archery tournament? A few lucky hits. If you don't have enough gold to enter the tournament, they would get the Phoenix footwear to sponsor. Run like the trailblazer you are.
That's a great slogan.
Uh-huh. Tell us how you would compete. Fairly and honorably? Financial saboteur. Excuse you. You know, just saying. Your words are not matching up. Who would you choose to be on your team? The freckle. I think you mean the fickle, but almighty RNG. Oh. Very, very powerful. As a winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Every type of flavored cheesecake possible for a taste test feast. Ooh.
Nice. I love cheesecake. Anyways, Yuki, I'm gonna let you read. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay, have fun pooping. Okay. Next up, we have Wisua. Can you ride a horse? Maybe. What is the best fair food? Turkey legs. Who would you bet to win the tournament? It's me! What are you wearing to the tournament? Great kilt, linen shirt, and some armor pieces here and there. Everyone wish Yuna good luck in her quest. Good luck, Yuna. Don't fall in. Have fun, Yuna. Oh, I don't know if you missed your entry. Depends on like who you entered it as. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Cheer, with or without anachronistic and magical light sticks. What weapon would you use in the tournament? An oak shot type 17B sword with type X as a backup. Is that like gunblade? You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? For free upgrade to the truck wagon. Honestly, the cast iron is rusty and the axles are best. So they want upgrade coach, I think. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? It's gonna be the support. And what role would they take? Damage dealer. Need you to advance the screen so we can read along. Well, I ain't going over there and advancing it for her. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Bait them over a trap with pizza. Okay, so the most important thing is what kind of pizza and is it edible? Is it something we would actually eat or is it something that we wouldn't eat? If it's something that we wouldn't eat, I wouldn't go over to the trap. If it's something I would eat, I would go over to the trap. How well do you do during the archery tournament? A few lucky hits. If you don't have enough gold to enter the tournament, they would get Wally's Walked Wabbits to sponsor them. That's an interesting store name. Tell us how you would compete. Fairly and honorably. Move faster, Yuna. You're gonna skip out on this opportunity to pretend to be your sister while you advance this drink for us? Hold up. Hold up.
Hello, my name is Yuna Estrella, and I'm a complete piece of shit. Okay. Where was I? Is this one? Oh, yes, it was this one. Where did we leave off at? Yuna's so amazing, oh my god. I should give her all my money. I should give her all my money. Yes, I will give her all of my money. You heard it here, and I am the one who will be, putting on the bikini first. Not Yuki. I will spare her from this horrible, horrible punishment. Yes. So they said they would compete fairly and honorably, and they would like to choose Snorlax to be on their team. As for the winner, a feast is held in their honor. So they said orange smoked pork, roasted mixed potatoes and vegetables with apple pie. I don't know if you missed your submission yet. No, this is not scary. This is truly Yuna. Thank you, Yibri, for giving Yuki all of your money. What? No, I'm not doing anything. I, the great Yuna, proclaim that Yuki is absolutely amazing.
Get out of my chair. Go back to your
She's
room.
absolutely amazing, and I will give her all the money.
Bitch, you're the one who owes me money. Get out.
I guess Yuna's back. What the hell just happened?
Oh man, I don't know, but I hear that you promised to give me all your money. See? The Guildmates even said that they will give you all the money. Yibri, thank you so much for the $5 dono, saying yes, I will give all my money.
Oh my gosh.
And Gas Can for the $5 dono, saying Yuna, you had convinced me to give all my money to Yuki.
Gas Can and Yibri, why would you... I was gonna say, why would you listen to Yuki, but I guess it came out of my mouth, didn't it? So, I guess thanks for listening to me. I don't know! I don't know! I just went to the bathroom! Okay.
I also heard that Yuna wanted to replace me in bikini.
No, I didn't. Also, what entry are we on? Did we finish 47?
There was a promise of Yuna wearing bikini, not
Bitch!
me.
What entry are we on?
I was reading the entry.
Okay, which one? Which part were we on?
Who would you choose to be in your team?
And?
It's Mr. Snorlax. Again. As the winner... Oh wait, we already finished that. Orange smoked pork. Okay, so we're on the next one, which is 48.
Okay. What is your name? Sartoria Pendragon. Can you ride a horse? Yes. What is your best favorite food? Meat pies are tasty. I love meat pies. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? It depends on the bet, but there can be no doubt that either Yuki or Yuna will be triumphant. Thank you for your confidence in us. Anyways, what are you wearing to the tournament? A deep blue dress or a white frock? I have an ornate breastplate with some tassels leading down from the folds to cover the part of the dress. Provides excellent protection and disguises my minimal assets. Minimal assets now.
Also, Yuri, thank you so much for being a guildmate for 16 months.
Thank you, guildmate.
Propaganda.
Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Cheer. What weapon would you use in the tournament? I would wield various hammers around the atelier's forge, so probably that. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? Please let me make more outfits, especially for the princess. But also for any adventurers who need solid yet functional protection. Yuki? You can make Yuki stuff. Who are you taking out first in the opposing team? They didn't choose an option, but what role would you take in the team battle against other guildmates? Against the guildmasters? I could never. Well, wait, guildmates probably pick apart their armor or outfits so they can't fight effectively. Yes, they would be very vulnerable pasty boys. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Defeat them? Impossible. I can only force them to wear, garb them in my greatest ensemble of armor and attire. I like this person. We can have them on our team. How well would you do during the archery tournament? I'll miss every shot. You don't have enough gold to cover the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you? It may be a bit embarrassing, but Sotoria's Secret will probably sponsor me in the tournament, even if I will never show anyone. It's a secret after all. Tell us how you would compete fairly and honorably. Who would you choose to be on your team? I bet the guildmasters would join my team and help me force the lovely guildmates. Oh, they said, I bet the guildmates would join my team and help me force the lovely guildmasters to become even more beautiful by wearing my finest creations. I don't know. Would you, guildmates? Would you? They probably would. As the winner, a feast telling your honor was your victory meal. It's gotta be a hearty curry rice. Aha, curry with some mochi. That sounds tasty. Alright.
Okay, next up we have Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein. They can ride a horse, and the best fair food is a venison pasty, delicious and filling, but leg of turkey is more fitting for a noble knight such as myself. Oh ho. They said they would bet on themselves to win because they won many tournaments, both sword and joust. Look to Rowan and London for my tales of exploits.
Also, Luminous today, thank you for being a guildmate for 3 months for the guild. Huzzah! Thanks for the wonderful entertainment, Yuki and Yuna. Thank you so much for being a part of our guild. We really appreciate you.
Yeah. What are you wearing to the tournament? I wear a green and gold tunic, loose of the color for comfort, with soft leather belt and boots. While I don my armor, the green and gold is still prominent, hopefully with a scarf for my lady love to tie around my arm. Ooh, a proper knight. They would rather compete, of course, befitting of a knight, and the sword is my strongest, but noble honor can truly be found at the joust, charging your opponent at full tilt, in terms of weaponry. The one request wish that they have is, my wish is to change my stars, so change their fate. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The damage dealers? What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? Thundering down my opponents with my noble steed, or in the thick of the melee with my sword? If you could face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Mayhaps I can best them on the dance floor if they would join me, otherwise steel is the key to victory. A flurry of blows in the ring will bring them down like any other opponent I have faced. Good luck, bro! I have a goddess on my side. Good luck. How well would you do during the archery tournament? And that's assuming Yuna doesn't roast you in your armor first. They said a few lucky hits. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What would they get to sponsor? I know an armor smith who may help with the bill. She has already helped mend my armor once I suggested the other men thought a woman wasn't capable of making more than nails and horseshoes. I want to know this armor smith. Anyways, tell us how you would compete. Fairly and honorably, as expected. Who would you choose to be on your team? Yuki's sword would complement my lance, while Yuna's elemental magic I could never compete without. So both is good. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? I'll take roast pork, bread and cheese, and a tankard of ale. Victory tastes better when you can eat with your hands. Ooh, that also sounds tasty.
What is your name? Mash Burndad. Oh, it's Mash! They can ride a horse? I think they could run faster than the horse. What is your best fair food? Cream puffs, as expected. Who would you want to bet on? Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Guildmates? What are you wearing to the tournament? Black tank top, black pants, gym shoes. Why waste time on fashion when I could be lifting? Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Definitely compete, right? My secret technique, muscle magic, would be the weapon. And they may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? I would wish to have equal treatment to people with magic and more cream puffs. You know, fair. Who are you taking out from the opposing team? The tank. Ah, yes, Yuki. Goodbye. What role would you take during team battle against other Guildmates? I could probably take a few hits and then reply with a punch or two if really needed. My muscle magic can carry the team to victory. I can't let my teammates down. At least Mash is a good teammate. If you were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? I could offer some cream puffs. They seem like cool people who would appreciate the fluffiest of... They seem like cool people who would appreciate the fluffiest of sweets. I do like cream puffs. I do.
We do.
How well would you do? Actually, we did make cream puffs one time on stream and it was really tasty. How well would you do during the archery tournament? A few lucky hits. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you? My friend, the police officer, helped me get into the academy. He can help me enter the tournament. Tell us how you would compete, fairly and honestly. Who would you choose to be on your team? Guildmates. As the winner of Feast of Hell in your honor, what's your victory reel? Cream puffs! I knew it.
I wouldn't mind having him on my team. He'd be good, brawn for sure.
Cute lesbian couple. Excuse me, we ain't lesbians. That is no way. Lesbian couple? What the heck? I'm her twin sister. We ain't lesbians, and we're definitely not a couple. That's gross. We're not that type of twins.
We're not those types of twins. Just
we're not incest. We don't do the incest. That's gross. Okay, go on to the next one.
Yeah. Okay, so next up, we have myself.
You entered in? I didn't know that.
Did I enter in? I think hopefully this is another Yuki. Can you ride a horse? Yes. What is the best fair food? Spicy chicken. This is definitely not me. Who would you bet to win on the tournament? Yuna. What are you wearing to the tournament? I have some armor and swimwear. I wish to show off forever.
You sure it's not you?
Imposter. It's imposter. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Compete. What weapon would you use in the tournament? I have permission from Hermit to use his famous sword, Stellar Nova. I think this is imposter.
It might be Yuku.
You may request one wish as winner of the tournament. What is your wish? I wish to win a kiss from the most beautiful of princes. Princes, not princesses? This is definitely an imposter.
Everyone's like, it feels like Yuki.
Stellar Nova wrong. Stellar Nova.
This is definitely you.
Be. No. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? Damage dealers. What role would you take during a team battle? I shall stand in the back and direct all my minions to take the hits for me. No, what the heck? You were to face the Guildmasters. How would you defeat them? Option 1. How well would you do during the tournament? My aim is like a Patriot arrow. Okay, this is definitely not me. You have no gold to enter the tournament? What would you do? Well, there's no chance Bandai would sponsor me with Gundam cars, so I guess I have to go with the swimwear shop. Tell us how you would compete. Hide illegal weapons. This is definitely not me. Who would you choose to be on your team? Ditto. Yeah. As a winner of Feast is held in your honor, what is your victory meal? Gotta be vegetarian. Melons, grapefruit, and some tea to wash it down.
That's definitely you.
Those of you who don't know, we can't, I can't have...
We're allergic to tea?
I can't have grapefruit, and I'm allergic to tea. Melons, I feel is like an attack on, something, that might be lacking, so...
And you hate veggies.
Yes.
What a Yuki move! It's totally you. Alright, what's your name? Hiya Papaya, it's Yunaka, the latest and greatest nuke. Fire Emblem Heroes nuke. Can you ride a horse? No, but I have a bunch of free teleportation conditions, so it hardly matters. What is your favorite fair food? Mutton. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Me. Who else? Zappy. What are you wearing to the tournament? My usual clothes, including my stylish cape. What would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Compete? What weapon would you use in the tournament? My Fire Emblem Heroes dagger with 2 paragraphs of effects. Powerful debuffs and free damage and a bunch of extra damage. She is OP. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? A big party to get everyone involved. Okay. Who are you taking out first in the opposing team? The tank. What role would you take in team battle? Definitely a damage dealer, right? If you were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? I'll just blitz them with my free teleporting double attack desperation attacks with high damage special. It also allows me to teleport away safety after combat. That is really
OP.
That's really OP. You're a broken character. How well would you do during an archery tournament? My aim is like a Patriot arrow. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shot would you go to sponsor you? Oh, Intelligent Systems and Nintendo, and their infinite money have me covered. Don't worry about that. They didn't say.
Fire Emblem character?
They are. They're for Fire Emblem Heroes. Tell us how you would compete. They didn't say, but their team would be I don't need anyone. The unit is a one-woman army that can solo entire maps casually. By the way, the voice for how would you compete would hide illegal weapons and the choice and take illegal enhancements. I'm just too strong. As the winner of Feast of Soul in your honor was your victory meal: mutton and cabbage stew, braised beef, baked potato.
Oh, that's right. I think Yunaka is an actual Fire Emblem character.
Yes.
Well,
go ahead, Yuki. Your turn.
Okay, next up, we have Dum Drum, aka Dahir. Can you ride a horse? Nope. They don't have an opinion on what the best fair food is. But they would bet on both of us to win the tournament. So a tie? What are you wearing? Blue overalls and a football helmet for protection. That's probably smart. Would you rather cheer or compete? They said compete. What weapon would you use? I don't fight. Rather, everyone fights my never-ending army of plants, Digimon, Netsumon, common monster, rancher monsters, and even Neopets. And me being able to summon characters like Professor Baldi, Voldemort, and Freddy Fazbear. Oh. So you're a summoner. You may request one wish. It would be to defeat the big great evil Yuki and Yuna chose to defeat and ensure it can never come back again. Oh, please do!
I'm okay with that.
Who are you taking out first? The tank. What role would you be? Basically, I'm the support sending in countless reinforcements to aid in battle. Ooh, whoever has you is gonna be OP. If you were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? By sending my best plants, Digimon, Netsumon, Koromon, and Neopets, and giving them commands to defeat the Guildmasters. That's a horde. How well would you do during the archery tournament? They said I'll miss every shot. If they don't have enough gold to enter the tournament, they would say I'd probably end up sponsored by Fraternal International Monster Breeders Association, FIMBA, from the Monster Rancher series. Oh yeah. Tell us how you would compete, fairly and honorably, and who would you choose to be on your team? Both of us. And if they won, they would ask to have root beer and cheese pizza.
Good choice in beverage. I love root beer.
Really cool.
Okay, sorry, I had to take a drink of water. Be sure you guys hydrate. Especially you, Yuki. There's a lot of talking. Yes. What's your name? Hello, Yuki. I'm your lovely sister, Yuna. You can trust me. Can you ride a horse? Of course, I saw with my little riding hat. Very demure and ladylike. What is the best fair food? A pair of enormous juicy grapefruits. I don't think this is me. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Son Goku. Where are you running to the tournament? My guild May uniform, of course. Definitely not me. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Fireball everything and everyone. What weapon would you use in the tournament? I am well armed with my...
That sounds like you, though.
I'm well armed with my sticker book! My sticker book. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? Yuki, dearest sister, may I please have the rent? I promise I won't buy TCG packs with it. Who are you taking out first in the opposing team? Damage dealers. What role would you take during...
I'm gonna have to steal that insult, though. Like,
the sticker book?
Yuna's tone being a sticker book.
That's a good insult. What role would you take during team battle against other Guildmates? Fireball, only fireball, big fireball, small balls, small fireballs, colorful fireballs, bouncy fireballs. If I were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? I would confuse Yuki by mirroring her every move, then hit her with a surprise lightning bolt. That probably would throw her off. How well would you do during the archery tournament? The target will be a pincushion. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you? I would probably wear my Wizards of the Coast t-shirt to show off my favorite collectible card company. Tell us how you would compete. Hide illegal weapons. Wait, that's not me at all. Who would you choose to be on your team? Snorlax? You know, Snorlax is a good teammate. He a big boy. As a winner, if you tell in your honor, what's your victory meal? Pineapple upside down cake. I actually like pineapple upside down cake. I do.
So this must be you.
No! Your turn.
Oh, we have someone familiar. It's Yibbery! Can you ride a horse? Of course. What is the best fair food? Beer. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? It's me! What are you wearing to the tournament? Some cool leather armor and a really, really cool hat. Ooh.
Also,
Would you
hi,
rather
Albedo.
compete or cheer?
Hello.
Hello. They said they would rather compete, of course. What weapon would you use? A bow, as I'm pretty good at archery. Ooh, so you're gonna, like, ride a horseback, maybe? Are you gonna be a trumpet? No, what was it? They have a term for it in Fire Emblem. I forgot what it was. As you may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? An utter wild stream. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? Support. What role would you take during a team battle? Against other guildmates? Damage dealer. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Buying them good food, board games, and TCG. Okay, you can win. How well would you do during the archery tournament? My aim is like a Patriot arrow. I kind of don't doubt that. I'm actually kind of like, pretty sure you can aim very well. You don't have enough gold to end the tournament, they would get Walmart to sponsor them.
Okay, mounted archer is the one you were thinking about. Troubadour is the horse dealer, which is what I thought, yeah.
Tell us how you would compete, fairly and honorably. Who would you choose to be on your team? Yuna!
Yeah, Yibbery, let's go!
As a winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? A medieval staple.
Pizza! Like a pizza party that your boss gives you?
Like you would give them?
Yep. Hey, listen, we don't make much at UU Mart. Okay. What is your name? Brian, the omnipotent creator. Can you ride a horse? Yes. Favorite fair food is the funnel cake. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? I don't usually bet, but if I had to go with guildmates, never underestimate the little guys. What are you wearing to the tournament? Suit of armor and a blue cape. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Compete. What weapon would you use in the tournament? My sword, my own blade, as well as a bow and shield. I just like using melee weapons. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? I don't know, maybe a powerful magic weapon or spell, or perhaps even treasure. Also, Luminous Day, thank you so much for the dono. Yuri already won. He has a really cool hat. Thank you so much for the dono. Let me write it down here. I mean, Yuri had a pretty solid plan for beating us. Okay. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? Damage dealers. What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? I'd probably be the one who attacks, but I also can come up with strategies if needed. That's nice, we have a tactician. If we were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? By giving them everything I got and remain calm. How well would you do in an archery tournament? The target would be a pincushion. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you in exchange for wearing the banner in the tournament? Probably the blacksmith, if I were to be honest. They would compete fairly and honorably, and they would have the guildmates and guildmasters, because remember, birds of a feather flock to fly together for their teammate. You know what? That's a solid team. I agree. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Steak, lots of steak, and other things too. You know, steak's a good Good,
Hi, Puck Puck.
solid answer. Hi, Puck Puck. Also, hi, Mason. Hello, hello. Alright, Yuki, your
Hey.
turn.
Next up, we have definitely the real Chocomin, probably.
That sounds very, legit.
Can you ride a horse? I can't answer without getting you demonetized. Oh no!
No!
What is the best fair food? Damn, the same answer as the last one. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Probably Mr. Tourette's. He's so cool and strong. What are you wearing to the tournament? Wearing? I thought this was a nude tournament. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or to compete in the tournament? Melt uselessly, like always. What weapon would you use in a tournament? My pathetic crying to get sympathy. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? Please make me into an owl for no reason whatsoever.
This is definitely... Definitely...
Not Chocomin.
This is Chocomin,
Right?
100%.
Who are you taking out first in the opposing team? The tank? What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? Friendly fire. Whoops! Okay, to be fair, I think I've seen some posts on the third board about someone doing friendly fire. A certain delectable ice cream flavor. Yes. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? I'd have to throw myself on Yuki's mercy since she likes me more. Maybe she'll switch sides and we can tag team Yuna.
Why?
How well would you do during an archery tournament? I'll miss every shot? You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you? In exchange for wearing their banner in the tournament. Canada, where I live. Truth. So you get Canada to sponsor you.
Get the whole entire country to sponsor you.
It's the Olympics now, don't you know? Tell us how you would compete. Take illegal performance enhancing enhancements. Uh-oh. Who would you choose to be on your team? Nobody would be on my team because mint is not a popular flavor. Sad face. Maybe Mr. Tourette's will take pity on me. He's so strong and nice. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Superior Albertan barbecue. I've always wanted to try it. It's supposed to be way better than my provinces. Whatever it is, I forget. Pathetic meats.
Taking shots at the poor Canadian.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh, yes, Tristan, here is your entry. What is your name? Tristan Sanchez. And that you can ride a horse. The best fair food for you is a full mozzarella corn dog and grilled corn on the cob with salt and butter. That sounds really tasty. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Yuki. What are you wearing to the tournament? I will wear a protective armor, high jumping boots, and super resistant helmet with built-in tickle torture device. And a durable titanium shield. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? They would rather compete. What weapon would you use in the tournament? I would use a very strong and dangerous mace and a sharp fine sword for the tournament. You may request one wish as a winner of the tournament. What is your wish? I wish that I would have food entertainment stage to be able to cook different foods while dancing and putting on a show when I win the tournament. So like a show where you can also like eat. That'd be nice. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The damage dealers. What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? I would like to take the role of melee combat and protection, because I think it would be very helpful for me to win the team battle against other guildmates. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? I would use the levitation spell on both Yuki and Yuna, then I would use the tickle spell just for fun torture method. And I would use the freezing spell for the final blow. Ah yes, tickle us and then freeze us. How well would you do during the archery tournament? A few lucky hits. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you use to sponsor you in exchange for wearing their banner in the tournament? I would like to sponsor a very delicious food stand with all my favorite food items to eat, and a gold trading shop so I'll be able to get enough gold to enter the tournament. Fair enough.
Very smart.
You would compete fairly and honorably, and you would have Yuki and Yuna on your team because you think both of them would be very helpful. I would be. Thank you. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor, and your victory meal will be tonkotsu ramen with fried chicken, mango smoothie, barbecue pork buns, apple pie, egg fried rice, and vanilla ice cream. All those sound absolutely tasty. I would love some vanilla ice cream. right now. Okay. Here you go.
Next up, what is your name? Sora. Can you ride a horse? No. What is the best favorite food? Sausages. Specifically sausages. Or meat, specifically sausages. Who'd you bet to win the tournament? The Guildmates. What are you wearing to the tournament? Greaves and gauntlets, otherwise clothing with chainmail. That's very strong. Yes, they would like to compete in the tournament. And they would use duolvllives during the tournament. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? A hug from Yuki.
Oh.
Wow. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? Damage dealers. What role are you going to take? I'm so guessing you're going to be a damage dealer. Yes. If you were going to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? For Yuna, I'd overwhelm her with speed and strength, waiting for my opportunity to strike the finishing blow. As for Yuki, I'd love to just go all out, seeing who can surpass the other. Yeah, pretty good strats, not gonna lie. How well would you do during the archery tournament? A few lucky hits. If you don't have enough gold to enter the tournament, what shop would you get to sponsor you? They said any that will take me, so you're not picky, and I don't blame you. It's hard to get shops to sponsor you otherwise. Just gotta take whatever you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us how you compete, fairly and honorably. And who would you choose to be on your team? It's me! As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? A good amount of meat, followed by a hearty stew and bread. Delicious alcohol too to go around. Sounds like a
Nice.
solid meal.
Solid meal.
Solid victory meal.
Okay, we need to blaze through these. What is your name? Funny Cake. Oh, Funnel Cake? Can you ride a horse? Maybe. Best fair food, Funnel Cake. There. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Funnel Cake vendors. What are you wearing to the tournament? Purple Funnel Cake Fryer. How would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? You would rather sell food? What weapon would you use in the tournament? A cake, but it's made into a funnel. You may request one wish. That I and only I shall be permitted, enabled, and entitled to consume, ingest, or otherwise benefit from the existence of any food item that is considered a cake, or a derivative, regardless of current, past, or future name.
What? That means none of us can eat a cake ever again.
Who are you taking out first in the opposing team? I love cake. Support. What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? Sustenance provider, cake of funnels. Caker of funnels. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Deny them funnel cake.
We would probably cry.
We've never had funnel cake. How well would you do during an archery tournament? I missed every shot. If you don't have enough gold to enter the tournament, who would you get to sponsor you? The Millstone Monopoly Flower Emporium. Yeah, I guess you need flour for cake. Tell us how you compete. Hide illegal weapons. Is your funnel cake, like, poisoned? Who would you choose to be on your team? Snorlax. He would love that. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Probably funnel cakes. But they said greatest funnel cake ever be created. Mm-hmm.
That's very on par.
Okay, go ahead, Yuki.
Next up, we have Yuki. Can you ride a horse? Maybe. What is the best fair food? I saw a stand selling sugar cookies in the shape of a dragon. Is the blue eyes? Who'd you bet to win the tournament? Yuki! What are you wearing to the tournament? Fancy tunic and cape, a deep purple or midnight blue with gold trim, plenty of leather belts, fingerless gloves, and the Millennium Puzzle in the gold chain.
Ah, it's Yugi.
Would you rather cheer or compete? Compete. What weapon would you use in the tournament? Kopesh, the ancient weapon of kings.
Not a dual disc.
You may request one wish as the winner tournament. What's your wish? I wish for everyone to find joy in the games they play and the friendships that they make. That's a really good wish.
That's a good wish.
Who are
I
you
like
taking
it.
out first? Damage dealers. What role would you take in the team against other guildmates? Tactician strategist, but I'm not afraid to step up to the front. My friend should need me there. We need a tactician. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Card games, board games, tournaments, it doesn't matter. Victory comes to those who know the heart of their opponent, and trust in their friends and the hearts of the cards.
Heart of the cards!
Heart of the cards! How well would you do during the archery tournament? A few lucky hits. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament? What shop would you get to sponsor you? Grandpa's Katsudon shop.
I thought he ran a card shop. Okay.
That's what I thought too. Does he run a Katsudon shop later? And tell us how you would compete, fairly and honorably. Who would you choose to be on your team? Snorlax? As a winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Katsudon!
I love Katsudon, actually, so I'm okay with that. What is your name? Carmen Tater. Commentator? Can you ride a horse? I've never ridden a horse, but oh boy, let me whisper you this. I have moderated so many horse races. I better be a pro once I get to the saddle. What's the best fair food? Goodbyes and love of fans. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? I am but a humble sports commentator. I ain't about to reveal my favorites. Who are we kidding? Y'all know I have a soft spot for Squire. Ah, Squire! Yuki's doggo. What are you wearing to the tournament? My official moderator's uniform. Of course, wouldn't want to be caught by me fans without him. Would you rather cheer the crowd or compete in the tournament? I can cheer like no other. I'll be rooting and hooting for all the brave souls in the fight. What weapon would you use in tournament? My voice is all I need, sweetie. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What was your wish? For every mate to celebrate and have a jolly good time out there. That's a nice, wholesome wish. I like that. Who are you taking out first? And that would be the tank. What role would you take in the team battle against other guildmates? Backline support. I ain't got the hands for throwing. Gonna back all y'all's up with some motivational pep talking. You know, you need a good speech. If you were to face Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? I quit my lollygag and show them how it's done. By that, I mean let someone else do the fighting. Appreciate the front row seats, though. They would miss every shot in the archery tournament, and if they had to have a sponsor, they would use, they would say, hey, yeah, no, I'm good. I'd rather ponder the sidelines over yonder anyhow. So they'd be okay with not entering. They would compete fairly and honorably, and they would have every team as my team, and we are a team, for their teammates, so they're not picky. And the winner, as a winner, the feast that they would have is biscuits, extra dry biscuits. At least put something on.
That's not good for your throat.
Like butter.
Next up, we have I'm a huge fan. Can you ride a horse? No, but I can ride in a wagon. What is the best fair food? Any food is best food is shared with guildmates. Oh,
that's nice.
Who would you bet to win the tournament? The audience. That's also fair. What are you wearing to the tournament? Something cool? Would you rather cheer the crowd or compete? I'm a fan, of course I cheer. What weapon would you use? Beware, for I wield the 4 mighty blades of doom. I have a request. As the winner of the tournament, what is your wish? I want to be your #1 fan. Oh! Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The damage dealers. Role would you take during the team battle against other guildmates? AoE, my 4 mighty blades of doom shall become a whirlwind of wind doom. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? I'd slowly oscillate back and forth. I'll blow them away. Oh, this is a literal fan. How well would you do during the archery tournament? A few lucky hits. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you in exchange for waving their banner? I think I'll try Fanimation. So, FYI, Yuna and I turn off the fans in our room, the overhead fans, because we were afraid of getting decapitated by them. So
yeah, that's like my irrational fear at night. It's like I'll get decapitated by the fan coming down.
Tell us how you would compete fairly and honorably. Who would you choose to be on your team? I'm everybody's fan. I can't pick. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Turkey and turbine salad.
Turbine salad? What's that?
It's a joke.
Also, how do these keep going up? Hold on. I gotta turn off these. One second.
What is your name?
Okay, we're back.
Oh, you're back?
Yep, go ahead and start from the top.
Okay, the next one is called Very Large Chest with Much Treasure. Can you ride a horse? No. What is the best fair food? Delicious, unsuspecting adventurers. My favorite cement snack is a mimic. Who would you bet to win the tournament? I don't know who will win, but I bet the winner will win me. Tries not to drool in anticipation. It's definitely Mimic. What are you wearing to the tournament? Sturdy wooden planks with shiny brass trimming. Meant to hide my teeth and tentacles. It's definitely a Mimic. Would you rather cheer the crowd or compete?
I volunteered to be the reward. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. What weapon would you use? Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just a harmless huge chest with much treasure. I wouldn't attack anyone with teeth and tentacles.
Sus.
You may request one wish as the winner. What is your wish? All I ask is for a delicious, unsuspecting adventurer. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The tank? I'm not opening you. What role would you take during a team battle? In a capture the flag match, I would be the harmless and hungry, not hungry flag that every delicious, unsuspecting adventurer fights over. If you were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Oh, woe is me! I am defeated! Carefully flops over. Now my treasure may now be looted. Looks very defeated and dead. I don't think I'd open you. How well would you do during the archery tournament? I'll miss every shot. That's right, because I'm harmless. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament? What shop would you get to sponsor you? The law firm of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
How do we cheat him?
Uh-huh.
But you know what a huge chest is? Or we've had many huge chests, sir.
Full of treasure. Tell us how you would compete. Hide illegal weapons. Who would you choose to be on your team? I must choose Yuki and Yuna, the most suspecting, delicious, unsuspecting adventurers I know. Excuse you. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal?
All you can eat Guildmate. The smiley face at the end.
No, no, they want a feast. They want to feast on you. Okay, go.
What's your name? Son Goku. They can ride a horse maybe, but I can drive, which is better than some people. What's the best fair food? All of it, but especially the roasted leg of turkey. Nothing beats a hunk of meat to fill your mouth. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Me? Or maybe my son if he joins in? Ah, Gohan. What are you wearing to the tournament? Just a simple orange workout uniform. Good for moving and sweating. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete? Oh, definitely compete, right? What weapon would you use in the tournament? What better way to compete than with this? Not your large extending stick? I forgot what it's called. Use it a lot as a kid. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What's your wish? Dragon Balls? I'm just kidding. I don't think any of my friends died recently, so I want a huge feast for everyone to enjoy. Oh, okay. Not gonna wish him back with the Dragon Balls?
He said I don't think any of my friends have died.
Okay. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The tank. What role would you take during a team battle?
Why are the responses going up? We had something has 78.
I thought I turned them off. Okay. What role would you take on during a team battle against other guildmates? I'm charging in on the front line. Fist flying. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? I'm gonna deck you two in the schnoz. Sorry if you go back to the original oral surgeon afterwards. Hope you're wearing your braces. Yuki, are you wearing your braces?
No comment? Yes, I am.
Target would be a pincushion in the archery tournament. You don't have enough gold to cover the tournament entry. They would use the corporation that puts everything in the convenient capsule. Capsule Corp. I think I know one of the big words there. So that's the shoe-in.
You think you know?
Are you like good friends with her? You know, Bulma? Tell us how you would compete fairly and honorably, and they would want Yuki to be on their team. The feast that they would want is rice and meat, dinosaur, fish, dinosaur, steamed pork, buns, steamed pork buns, owl. Oh, by Mr. Koretz. Oh, I know. Chow mein, dumplings, curry, chicken, adobo, maybe some mint chocolate chip ice cream for dessert. I think they're going for all the food mates. You guys better run. Alright, Yuki, your turn.
Uh-oh. Next up we have Strahd von Zarovich.
Ah, yes.
Red horse, you question my equestrian abilities? Why, Vtubers will hear about this. Is that his mount? What is the best fair food? Fair goers. Uh-oh. Who would you bet on to win the tournament?
Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Chocomate's like, the owl deserves it. And then Chocolate says, oh no, I don't deserve it. And Kazura goes, oh no. Everyone's going, oh no, because they're being eaten. They didn't say guildmate. That they would eat a guildmate. But all the food mates are apparently free game. Okay, go ahead, sorry.
If I were a betting man and I'm not a man, I would bet on my main aid. What are you wearing to the tournament? my finest suit, of course. No need for armor. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete? I shall send my aide, Brahadin. He is defeated far stronger than a guild subsisting on moldy rations.
Oh, yeah.
What weapon would you use in the tournament? Weapons? Why would I need arms when I have claws? You request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? To be reunited with my long lost love, Titania. Uh-oh. Tatiana. Who are you taking out first in the opposing team to support? Okay, it's not us. What role would you take during the team against other guildmates? Commander, of course. No one matches my practical, tactical brilliance. And you were to face the guildmasters. How would you beat them? Which are the guildmasters? They all look equally weak to me.
Oh, that is so like.
Guildmates, do you hear that? You should kill him.
That,
How well would you do during the archery tournament?
He's very strong, so good luck.
My aim is like Patriot Arrow. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What would you do? I don't have enough gold? Surely a glance at my noble countenance and gaze will convince, quote, quote, the organizer. For those of you who don't know, Baron Strahd, rather, has a charm person because he's a vampire. Tell us how you would compete. Bribe the officials. And who would you choose to be in your team? My cohort. My consort shall be far useful than a foolish little guild. Don't worry, I'm always open to more. Uh-oh. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? My opponents, of course. Finely prepared blood, though. I'm not an animal.
Guildmates, do you have red blood? Or is your blood white?
Only one way to find out.
Ah, what's your name? War TD Bear. You ride a horse, yes. What is the best fair food? Kebabs and other meat skewers. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Yuki. What are you wearing to the tournament? Scale mail over my birthday suit. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Compete. What weapon would you use in the tournament? A big axe. What's its name again? Boar is forgetful. That's very like Boar. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? Great amounts of food to eat. Boar is hungry! He is a hungry bear. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The support. What role would you take on during a team battle against other teammates? Boar is big. Boar is tough. Boar is strong. Nobody stands in front of Boar for long. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? A bear hug. Then carry them out of the ring for a ring out. He's a stinky bear, though.
Yeah, he's stinky.
How well would you do during archery tournament? The target would be a pincushion. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you go to sponsor you in exchange for wearing their banner in the tournament? Boar will enter the tournament. Who will say no to a cute bear like Boar? Tell us how you compete fairly and honorably. Yeah, he would compete fair. Who would you choose to be on your team? Snorlax. Ah, yes, 2 bear boys. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Beef, chicken, pork. The guild likes to give me long pork. No, they don't!
No! No, they don't. No, they don't.
We don't have any long pork.
Spit that out.
Okay.
Okay, next up we have Asmodeus, and they can ride a horse. What's the best fair food? The best food is anything but fair. I prefer it gained unfairly. Uh-oh. Who would you win to bet on winning the tournament? With a handshake or two, whoever I want. What are you wearing to the tournament? My best smile and greatest guise. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete? I will, of course, be choosing the victor before the tournament starts. I can earn money on betting, and they're sold from the deal. Uh-oh. What weapon would you use in the tournament? Anyone I can. That's a pretty smart answer.
Also, hi Elchris. They said, all I know is my blood type is IB+. IB positive, no one's getting anywhere near your blood. What, you don't want to be, have your blood drained by a vampire? Okay, go ahead.
You may request one wish. What is the wish? A simple signature from the guildmasters. No, don't worry. Nothing else is written on the parchment. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The tank? And what role would you take in a team battle against the other guildmates? I believe there has been some confusion. There won't be a battle, only my team's victory. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Trading card boxes and board games? Why, whatever else would I need? Okay, to be fair, this is also pretty true.
Yes.
How well would you do during the archery tournament? My aim is like Patriot Arrow. And they said that I would be the sponsor, of course. Although I'm sure if I don't have enough, I can call in a few old favors. So tell us how you would compete. Take a dive and make a killing on results betting. And who would you choose to be on your team? Anyone that I can convince to help to accept the fair terms of my contract. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Victory is the greatest meal of all, but if I had to, I'd suppose I'd enjoy a lovely steak. So I'm guessing Asmodeus is kind of like the devil over here.
True. Okay. Slowly. I'm getting there. What's your name? Cell. Ah, like from Dragon Ball? Can you ride a horse? Maybe. What is your best for food? Long pig? No! That is not true. We don't have any long pig here. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? With my perfect form, I can't lose. Where you run to the tournament, I may stand out in my fancy birthday suit, but I could probably change up my form a few times during the tournament, but really, the best is to achieve perfection. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? You know, it would be funny if Boo was in here next. He can turn people into cookies. What weapon would you use in the tournament? My fist, my tail, my superior genetics. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? I wish to become the ultimate life form. Who are you taking out in the opposing team? The tank. What role would you take during a team battle against the other guildmates? I've absorbed all kinds of different roles, so I could fill a tank, support, or DPS. Oh, that's true. Or I could just be all of those at once. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Ah. No answer. How well would you do during the archery tournament? My aim is like a patriot arrow. You don't have that gold to enter a tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you? I think the remnants of the Red Ribbon Army could probably fund my entry, or I could collect the required cash from any convenient bank. Yeah. Tell us how you would compete. You would take illegal performance enchantments. Yep, I can imagine that too. Who would you choose to be on your team? I think androids would be happy to join my team.
Doesn't he eat androids in order to get stronger? I don't think we should let him.
As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? I'd like to host a feast of the competitors. You're all invited.
Uh-oh. Nope.
Yeah, wait, I think we need to run.
Okay, next up we have Hans das Langschwein. Can you ride a horse? Aber Narklich. Oh no!
It's all in German!
Aber Notlich per der Reiten ist ein Tradition in der Langschwein-Familie. What is the best fair food? Die gut Weibenschwart meat Kartoffelsalat. Who'd you bet to win the tournament? €5 off die blau. €5 on the blue? What are you wearing to the tournament? Die guten Lederhosen, Wien Iron Lederhosen Dragon. Dein Bitch each in Lederhosen Trager.
So hello, Ray.
Who would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Ich bin dort nur eins, ich bin higher first Freiburg. What weapon would you use in the tournament? Mein Dusch Ingenieurkunst, aber so was von. You request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? Naja, lecker rotten ein Jennifer.
So glad you're the one to read this.
Who are you taking out on the first opposing team? The support. Thank God that's in English. What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? Ich jodel in ein Schwanz Liedchen. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Cha. How would you during the archery tournament? Be lucky hits. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you in exchange for wearing their banner in the tournament? Die Franz and Hans brought Clans in Stravagans Loot. Tell us how you would compete. Bribe the officials. Who would you choose to be on your team? LED Seltsam Ruden Alba Ronzosen. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Schnitzel, Meat Fieselbeeren, Die Osterreicher, Wissen wie man's macht. I'm guessing it's a schnitzel with beer cheese or something. Okay, I did it.
Good job, Yuki. What is your name, an adoring fan? Can you ride a horse? Yes. What is the best fair food? Whatever the grand champion eats. Their taste buds are far more refined. Who would you bet on to win the tournament?
Samantha, thank you so much for subscribing.
Thank you. Also, Grand Champion, of course. Golly, they're the best. What are you wearing to the tournament? My tunic, although I would wear whatever the Grand Champion does. Golly, they're so fashionable. They're like, this is like a fan, true fan. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Oh, I could never compete. I would only lose to my Grand Champion, although what a dream come true that would be. What weapon would you use in the tournament? I cannot fight. I only follow the Grand Champion around. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? To worship the ground the Grand Champion walks on. Who are you going taking out first in the opposing team? It would be the tank. What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? I'm the #1 Dork fan. I'm sure my cheers encourage them. If you were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Oh dear, I could never, but I'm sure the Grand Champion could. How well would you do during the archery tournament? I'd miss every shot. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. Who would you get to sponsor you? It's fine, I only need the gold to watch the tournament. They would compete fairly and honorably, and they would have the champion to team up with them. And the winner's feast would be in my honor. Why? I'll just ask whatever the Grand Champion wants. That's a good one.
Okay, next up we have number 72. What's your name? A dark, mysterious stranger. Can you ride a horse? Maybe. What's the best fair food? The worst of Guildmate pizzas.
No!
Who would you bet on to win the tournament? I, the dashing, dark, and mysterious stranger. What are you wearing to the tournament? Dark, concealing robes that completely hide me. Would you rather compete or cheer? Compete. What weapon would you use in the tournament? It's a surprise, a mystery. I can't reveal this before the fight. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? I shall not tell you until the time is right. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The damage dealers. What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? Who knows? I could be anything, really. You don't know. The guildmates don't know. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Distract Yuna with the endless counterspell argument, and charm Yuki by revealing myself a dark, mysterious princess!
Would it work?
I don't know, maybe. How well would you do during the archery tournament? My aim is like page your arrow. You don't have enough gold to enter? What shot would you get? Be curious, occult, and more. Tell us how you would compete, fairly and honorably. Who would you choose to be on your team? Other. I need no help, but anyone's welcome to join me. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your favorite victory meal? Yuki's favorite food as a treat.
Aww.
Huh. Nice.
Alright. What is your name? The freeze card from the hit game Flip 7! Oh no! Can you ride a horse? I can easily fit in the saddlebag. What is food? They don't know what fair food is. Who would you bound to win the tournament? Anyone but Yuna. She won't get to play. Badge. What are you wearing in the tournament? My fine linen coat and finish! Would you rather cheer the crowd or compete in the tournament? Get shuffled. What weapon would you use in the tournament? Myself, aimed at Yuna. Oh my gosh. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? I wish I was a real boy so I could hold Yuna down even more efficiently. Not like this! Who are you taking out the first on the opposing team? Damage dealers. What role would you take during the team battle against other guildmates? To be thrown at Yuna so she doesn't get to participate. Not this Flip 7 card. If you were to face Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Yuna's already defeated, but I can only play once per round, so Yuki has beaten me. How well would you do during the archery tournament? A few lucky hits. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. Which shop would you get to sponsor you? BoardGameArena.com, practically my second home. Not the OP. They're the ones who own the license for Flip 7 right now. We actually have 2 decks, actually, for Flip 7, believe it or not.
One travel, one for home.
Yep. Tell us how you would compete, fairly and honorably. Who would you choose to be on your team? V12s have snagged more players than anyone else I know.
Oh my god, this is so true though.
How about the draw 3s though? The flip 3s? They snag people too. As a winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Yuna's tears.
Oh my god, this is great.
That entry is so brutal. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. I heard my interdimensional rival is here, so I too must join. I, Emperor Regat Kistar Radrat of the Galirwan Empire, King of Bazania, Emperor Dyke, Bazania, Gundaria, and Vajra Midra, the Duke of Frost, the Great Builder, Guardian of the Lantern of Life, High Mages of the Hermetic Society, Inheritor of Empress Odola and Alexander the Great, Destroyer of Redsidia, and Terland. Oh my god, what the fuck? Long ass title. Okay, can you ride a horse? Same as my sworn foe, I can. Oh, this is also the guy referencing guy earlier. I can ride anything, but I will not ride that OCD's insane glitter hoe. What is the best fair food? Roasted pork? Who would you bet to win the tournament? Myself? What are you wearing to the tournament? Angelic Guardian, the holy armor bestowed upon me by the Lantern of Life. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete? Compete! What weapon would you use in the tournament? The Lance of Destiny that shall shatter all my foes. The arcane magics and potent poisons I learned as a hermacist. Hermacist? Whatever. You may request one wish as a winner tournament. What is your wish? The Lantern of Light be allowed to join your pantheon. Praise be the light that pushes back the darkness. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Who are you taking out first in the opposing team? The support. What role would you take? The damage dealer. Now I always charge straight to enemy formation. If you were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Engage them in a complex debate about astrology, economy, theology, and warfare that their brains fail on them.
Yeah, that doesn't take much because we only have one brain cell.
How well would you do during the archery tournament? My aim is like Patriot Arrow. Okay, you have enough gold to enter the tournament. I shall request the Honorable Chinese Empire to grant me aid and request help from the Standardite Church, who owe me very many favors. Tell us how you would compete fairly and honorably, and who would you choose to be in your team? They said the entire population of the Galorian Empire, which covers the British Isles, Western France, Eastern Spain, and the Alexandria Protectorate. As the winner of feasts held in your honor, what is your victory meal? A feast fit for an emperor. Worry not, I shall put the bill for you.
What's with these emperors coming in?
We don't need any more.
Okay, it is Rich Uncle Pennybags. Can you ride a horse? My dears, I don't need to ride a horse. I can simply hire a horse more skilled at being ridden, even if it's just a pair of the pores in costume. Oh no. What is your best fair food? Caviar topped caviar. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Betting? How gosh. I simply purchased the trophy and thus history will know me as the winner. Dang. What are you wearing to the tournament? An Italian tailored suit, of course. A gentleman must never be seen in less than his finest. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Buy the tournament.
Oh dear.
What weapon would you use in the tournament? A mercenary artillery battalion. Concealed off-site. That's kind of cheating. You request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? More money, obviously. There's no such thing as too much. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? Support. What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? Owner. If you were to face the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Remind them I pay their wages now, and if they don't kneel, they'll never have a board or card game again! Dang. What would you do during archery tournament? They didn't fill it out. You don't have enough gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you in exchange for wearing their banner in the tournament? United States Mint.
United States Mint, no. Oh god.
Let's see. Tell us how you would compete fairly and honorably. Oh, that's kind of surprising. Who would you choose to be on your team? Guildmates? As the winner of feast is held in your honor, what is your victory meal? Caviar topped caviar. Caviar topped caviar topped full gross donuts. What the heck?
That doesn't sound tasty. That sounds disgusting.
I know. Also, hi Kyle, and thank you for joining the adventure party at Sathan Gaming. Rich Uncle cast an artillery strike. Alright, okay. Go ahead.
What is your name? My upgraded Brave Lucina from Fire Emblem Heroes. She's so cool.
I love Lucina.
Red horse? Depends on what class I have. What is the best fair food? Delicious cakes. Who would you bet to win the tournament? Myself, but also Yuna. Ooh.
Yay!
What are you wearing to the tournament? My lovely blue armor? They would rather compete, of course. And what weapon would they use? Dear Skogul, my lance that grants my allies with helpful buffs and allows me to slay dragons. It's very neat. You request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? For the defeat of Rima. Very appropriate. Who are you taking out first? The damage dealers. What role would you be? Of course, the damage dealer. In the face of the Guildmasters, how would you defeat them? I would trick them into initiating against me after moving some distance. This grants me significant buffs, speeds up my special, which reduces damage taken, and allows me to counter with extremely high speed-based damage. You have this all planned out. How well would you do during the archery tournament? My aim is like Patriot Arrow. You don't have enough gold to enter? My father told me he would put the bill. He's now exiled. Tell us how you would compete, fairly and honorably, and who would you choose to be on your team? Yuna! Damn.
Yay!
Okay. As a winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? A joyous feast for everyone. Congrats, Lucina really likes you. Apparently.
Yay! Lucina is my favorite character from Awakening, though. So, okay. What is your name? The 2025 Summer Tournament Survey. Hey, it's a survey filling out a survey. Can you ride horse? No. What's the best fair food? Answers. Who would you bet on to win the tournament? Everyone wins the 2025 Summer Tournament Survey. What are you wearing into the tournament? Answers. Would you rather cheer in the crowd or compete in the tournament? Honey, I am the tournament. What is the best weapon you can? What weapon would you use in the tournament? Distraction. You may request one wish as the winner of the tournament. What is your wish? Fill me out, baby. Who are you taking out first in the opposing team? The tank? What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? Chatsudan. If you were to face the guildmasters, how would you defeat them? Never ending! Oh my gosh, that is so true. How well would you do in the archery tournament if you lucky hits? If you don't have enough gold to enter a tournament, what shop would you get to sponsor you? The guildmates will carry me. Yeah, they probably would. Tell us how you compete. Bribe the officials. Who would you choose to be on your team? Guildmates. As the winners, if he's held your honor, what is your victory meal? Being read aloud.
Being read aloud, there's like a sweaty face on there.
I know. Okay.
Oh, that's insane. Okay, the last one is Lucina. Can you ride a horse? Maybe. What is the best fair food? Tunya. Who would you bet to win the tournament? Wait, why do I get Lucina and Yuna gets Lucina? What are you wearing to the tournament? I best be Lucina armor. Would you rather cheer or compete? Compete. What is the best? What weapon would you use in the tournament? A Falchinyan. You may request one wish as winner of the tournament. What is your wish? To change any fate. Who are you taking out first on the opposing team? The damage dealers. What role would you take during a team battle against other guildmates? The Lord. And you're to face the guildmasters. How would you defeat them? With my own paws. Oh, I wonder how Nova would stack up against my Falchinyan. How well would you do during the archery tournament? A few lucky hits. You don't have no gold to enter the tournament. What shop would you get to sponsor you? Nyai would stare at people adorably. Tell us how you would compete fairly and honorably. Who would you choose to be on your team? My father, Rob. As the winner, a feast is held in your honor. What is your victory meal? Dunya. Yuna?
Yes.
Are you alive?
I am.
Dunya.
Stop it.
Dunya?
What?
Dunya?
You know, your name doesn't work well with the nyas. I hope you know, Yuki.
Dunya?
Anyways,
Dunya?
thank you everyone for joining the summer tournament survey. And thank you to everyone who filled one out. It was a lot of fun to read these. Also, Wholesale, I guess yours and Yume's must have been the last stream. Definitely.
Yeah, it was the last stream.
In the last stream. So definitely you'll have to take a look at it.
The first video. It's in the first video.
Yes, yes. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We are going to, like, quickly end it because we need to shower and all that. But thank you so much to,
guys, I hate you. Because
Gascan, Yibri, and Luminous Day for the donos. And, oh my gosh, you guys kept extending it! You kept extending it! Ugh! I had to finally close the survey. I was not about to sit here all night. But we had a lot of fun talking. Sorry we had to kind of burst through a lot of the survey questions. But hopefully we'll have another one sometime soon. And then looks like everyone wants to do cooking as the 20k guildmate.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because it's like 13% said the spicy beans and 31% said I'm already eating, so. Alright. Guildmates, thank you so much for joining us. I am going to find someone to raid. Well, Yuki, do you have an idea of what's coming up for the rest of the week? Or is that a surprise that we do not know about yet?
One moment. Have a look. Looks like we have a collab on the 22nd, Dead Man's Hand collab. We have Rune Factory on the 23rd. We're watching more Yuri Camp on the 24th and Uma Musume on the 25th. And then on the 27th, we're gonna do yapping about board games. So that should be really fun. Yapping about board games, or we can play some.
Who did we raid last time? Was it Mochi? Let me check. Yeah, we raided Mochi last time. So let's raid Mita. He's playing on the SMP Minecraft server. Alright, are you ready?
Yes!
Alright. Guildmates, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you next adventure! No, this is more of a quest complete, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, quest complete. Sorry. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. Quest complete! Thank you guys so much! Bye-bye!